Hi everyone, and welcome back to Alive and Awe. This is Becca, co-founder and co-creator of Alive and Awe. So for the month of April, we have been focusing on using our armor and using our armor in a manner that maybe we haven't looked at possibly using it before. So our first week was our helmet and our breastplate, which was our helmet is to make sure that we're looking at things in a love-based manner, not a fear-based manner. Our breastplate is to honor the feelings that we're having and release them and let them go. So then the second week was our belt. I knew that. I was testing you. I'm really nervous today, guys, and I don't know why. It's just us, right? I don't know if it's I'm nervous or maybe I'm just a little more emotional today, which happens. I had a tough week. And I'm missing some people. I'm missing people that are no longer with us. I miss my dad. When you lose someone, there's certain times a year that loss never really goes away. And it's okay to feel those things. There's that breastplate. Maybe that's why I stopped there. Honor the feeling, right? Honor them. Release them. That's how you heal. We got this. We're going to do it, right? We're pulling it back together. Okay.
That was fun.
No. This week has been tough. Not only am I missing my dad, it would have been my mom and dad's anniversary this week. And you just think about, growing up and different things and certain things you take for granted. And you don't really think those things will end. It's not just been Dad who's been on my mind and heart this week. Most of you know that Alive happened through a heartbreak, and I've missed him a lot this week, and just having to really feel those emotions and know that to really release them and to release him, that he's on his path of where he's supposed to be in his life, and that I am on my path where I'm supposed to be as well. So, the month of April is about armor, right? Okay, pull myself back together here. So, first week was, wow, I feel a lot better. So, see, I guess this stuff really works, huh? Okay, our first week was our helmet and our breastplate. Second week was our belt. Is that belt the bling bling pretty belt? Or is your belt screaming, red, stop, ah, right? And then last week we added in our shield. And what I loved about our shield was the fact that my whole life growing up, I always thought, when I thought of a shield, I thought of a round shield, like a circle shield, Captain America. What I realized was that I had been down with a migraine, and for the first time I seen, our shield isn't round, but for me, my shield became a rectangle, and that our shield is used in different modes for different items or different things that we're maybe going through or looking at, those types of things. So our shield is to protect us. We're in protect mode. We can use our shield once we know that it's a safe haven, it's a safe environment, it's a safe person, this person's good for us, all those types of different things. Then we can open up. We open that shield up. We start to expose more of ourselves. We get more comfortable. this takes time and trust and all those things. And then once you know that that is a good thing, a good environment, a good person, a safe haven, a true safe haven, a safety net, all those things, and then you can put your shield down into vulnerability mode. The beauty of the shield is when it's down in this vulnerability mode, it allows us to walk across it, right? Then when we get to the end of it, we're now usually in another environment that we need to go back into protect mode. Protect, open, vulnerable, and walk across again. You know, that's a growth. That's how you know you're making headway, right? So this week we're adding in the sword. The sword makes you kind of just want to fight some battles, right? Well, that's what a sword, you know, you're ready for battle. Yeah. When I was going through this and trying to figure out how, you know, what does the sword mean? What is the sword for us? What is that? How are we supposed to use the sword? The sword is the Bible. I firmly believe that. You know, I believe in Yahweh, ultimate love, universe. So for me, the sword is the Bible. You know, there's other beliefs out there, and maybe the sword is something else for you. I'm not against that. As long as you're connecting internally, which allows you to connect to ultimate love, that's what that is. However, for me, as I was going through this last week, I started to look at the sword as our moral compass, and that our moral compass is, some of us, it's spinning and out of control, right? Let's just be honest, that it's going whoosh, haywire, which means we're not using our other armor before we even get to the sword. Some of us, maybe our moral compass is leaning south, and maybe we thought it was up north. It happens. I'm not good with north, south, east, and west, so I get turned around sometimes. It's been known to happen, you know. Dad was really great with directions. Take a left at the big tree. I got that. Take a left going north, south, east, or west confused me. It's okay. So for me, the sword is our moral compass. What's going on with your moral compass? You know, is your compass spinning out of control and needs to be grounded again to where it can point you where you're supposed to be going? If it is, it's okay. It's okay. Figure out why it's spinning out of control. Think it through and use your helmet in a love-based manner to get you through that. Honor the feeling that's causing it to spin out of control. Then, what's your belt now saying? Is your belt back to that pretty bling bling self that it should be, not screaming red anymore? Is your shield in protect mode, open mode, vulnerable mode? All those things come into play to point you due north. They do, you know, or east, west, wherever it is that your compass is supposed to be. However, if you're not grounded and you're not, you know, in some type of daily meditation and prayer and things that, you know, mindset that's allowing you to grow and look at this moment for the moment, knowing everything is temporary, that nothing is permanent until, you know, we're no longer of this world, your compass is gonna spin out of control. There's things that we have to accept so our compass doesn't spin out of control. And it's tough. It's not easy. So for me, in my moments where my moral compass is going, where's north, south, east, or west? You know, I'm going to resort back to using my helmet. Am I looking at it in a love-based manner? Use my breastplate. Honor the feeling and release it. How's it resonating in my belly? I got back my bling bling pretty belt. Yeah. Right? Where's my shield when it comes to this situation? You know, okay, now what's going on with my sword now? What's going on with your compass now? Use your armor. Use them. We love you guys here at Alive in Awe. We're praying for you, and I really hope that these April segments are helping you as much as they're helping me. We love you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.